on me.
What happened next?
That nigga came to court and told on me.
Put that on something.
I sold my soul, homie. Called the highway patrol on me, plus the sheriffs and cops. He told him my name was Eric and I carried a Glock. Soon as you start blowing shots, them niggas going to tail. Don't have a meeting with the cops and then you going to jail. They'll tell him about the shooting, take him, show him his well. DA trying to see your cash, they gon' throw him the nails. They wanna throw me up in the cell and have me with a L again. Back to strip searchers and guards, read my mail again. Had me far away in the bay, I'm talking Pelican. Eating cold ass soy burgers and warm gelatin. I'm far too intelligent to fall for that twice. Niggas yelling gang gang and ain't about that life. And they'll turn rap right in front of your face. Get you found guilty plus 100 years on the case. Your mama in the court with tears running all on her face. Her baby shackled feet, hands and waist.
Goddamn.
These niggas ain't.
Say what's cracking, YouTube? It's your boy 16 to life, and I'm back like I'm on a parole violation. Yard down. Now, for those of y'all that's new to my page, in 1994, I got arrested. I was eventually sentenced to 16 years plus life, and I served 24 years straight in the California prison system. If you happen to like this video, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way, anytime I drop a story, you'll be notified ASAP, and you can hop on it whenever you're ready. Also, yeah, that's me gassing on the intro. Like I keep telling y'all, the flow is nothing like Curtis Blow. That song is called I'd Rather Be a Square. It's not released yet, but if you want to hear more of my music, go to my YouTube playlist, scroll down to gas stations, and you will find a lot of my music there. Now let's hop right up into this video. So yeah, you see the topic, man. Rapper Lefty Gunplay is dissed in a song by a northern rapper by the name of Bands, right? Now, I'm gonna keep it 100, right? I'm not too familiar with either one of these dudes' music. You know, since I seen this come up somewhere on YouTube, I listened to a little bit of it, right? First and foremost, let me say this, man. You got two Mexican rappers, right, partaking in black music, and music that was created by blacks, music that's you know, rap is black, it's a black art form, right? I have no problem with other cultures, other ethnicities performing, indulging in black music, indulging in rap. But my point is this, right? I say that to say this. That is a black art form, point blank, period. So for anybody that's not black that has a problem with me commenting on individuals who are using black music or doing black music, don't even watch this, right? Because I did a commentary on the feud between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. I'm gonna do a commentary on this. And also, especially for myself, because I like rap, I do rap myself, and so it is what it is, man. If you don't want black people talking about non-black people who are doing black music, tell them to stop doing black music. And then it's also a difference between Chicano rap and black rap, I guess. You know, somebody said something about Chicano rap, and so these two rappers are not even doing Chicano rap. They are doing black music. And on top of that, they both, now, you know how sometimes when people make a rap song or whatever, they will get an original beat. Once again, both these two rappers didn't even get an original beat. They basically sampled or reused two iconic black songs. Bands, the rapper from up north, he used Slick Rick Children's Story.
Now this is story, y'all about Frank. A boy named Frank with hella sugar in his tank.
The song I'm gonna be talking about today in this video with Lefty Gunplay, he used an iconic 50 Cent song. So you cannot be complaining that black people are talking about Mexicans when they are indulging in the black culture. Now, I'm sure if these two dudes was beefing with each other in any other genre of music, I wouldn't have nothing to say. Reason being is I don't listen to any other music. Only thing I listen to is pretty much rap. I don't even listen to a whole lot of R&B. You know, ever since rap came out, man, I've been addicted to rap. And when I do listen to music, that's what I'm listening to. If I happen to hear some R&B, it's because I'm riding in the car with somebody else. So with that being said, man, let's hop right up into this music, right? And also keep in mind, y'all, I'm from a different generation, right? I grew up, man, when rapping was a really respected art form by those who rapped and those who liked rap, right? And so back in those days, you had rappers beefing with each other, but it wasn't beef, it was a rap battle, and they left it at that. You know, I'm talking about LL Cool J versus Kool Moe Dee, Ice-T versus Kool Moe Dee, KRS-One versus MC Shan, and others, you know. And so and that was back in the time too when you could say something and it wouldn't necessarily have to be true, man. You could be a skillful rapper. Nowadays, it's like anytime a person says something in his rap, you got people that want to fact check and make sure that what he's saying is true. You know, at one point in time, like I said, rap was just a skillful art song where you could brag, you could boast. You know, you had rappers talking about, and this is in the early stages of rap, you had rappers talking about, I'm fast as Muhammad Ali, or I could climb up a mountain. Dudes couldn't climb up a mountain, but you know what I'm saying? It was okay because you was rapping and it was a creative art form. Now they want to hold everything you say. They want to back, you know, if you say I've been here, I've been there, they want to check and make sure. So to me, they've kind of took a little bit of the fun out of that, right? Now, so like I say with these two rappers, I'm really not familiar with these two rappers, right? So I guess the song that Bands did is in response to either one particular song or maybe even several songs. Now, the only thing that I don't like about these two dissing each other in songs is we all know the history between the Northern Mexicans and the Southern Mexicans. And due to that history sometimes being very hostile, with a lot of animosity on each side, the only thing that I don't like is this has the potential to get past rap. You know, like I said, man, I really, really, really love rap. I respect the art form of rap, and so I like to see people who's rapping. But I wish that things would stay in rap, right? But now, you know, of course, over the years, as the streets have gotten more wild and more wild, the music and the disses have got wild and more wild. You know, one thing that I didn't necessarily agree with is when Bands made a reference to Lefty Gunplay's mom. You know, I didn't agree with that, right? I believe that the rap should stay between the two people who are rapping. You know, even though that's something that's not new. You know, if we remember back in the days when Snoop Dogg and Tim Dog got into it, Snoop Dogg said something referring to Tim Dog's mom.
Well, here's a Jimmy joke about your mama that you might not like her. She was a Frisco dyke.
And even back then, I believe what was that, 1993, maybe somewhere 1994, somewhere up in there with the song F with Dre. That was, to me, that was out there. You know what I'm saying? That was dissing somebody's mom like that. And several times people have asked me, hey, Chill, would you do rap battling? You know, nowadays they have where you see on these, you know, these shows where people go up there and they're rapping and they're battling each other. And that's what I tell people all the time. No, I would not perform in that or partake in that because I don't agree with people getting up in each other's faces, saying the most vile, disrespectful things that they can imagine. You know, I've seen people saying things about people's daughters, you know, just disrespectful stuff in my opinion that I wouldn't want to partake in that goes way past rap. You know, you all up in another man's face, calling him the B word and all that old type of stuff. So, you know, I'm not with all that type of stuff, right? So, like I said, I wasn't too familiar with these rappers, and so I listened to a little bit of their music, you know. Now, to keep it 100, for the most part, I feel Lefty Gunplay, and some people will say, oh, Chill, man, you just saying that because he said something about he doesn't want his daughter dating blacks. Man, listen, I'm extremely unbiased. I don't necessarily care what an individual does in his own personal life, right? The only time I believe that a person has the right to even try to control the actions of another individual is only in two situations: whether you're that person's employer or whether you're that person's parent, you know. So at the end of the day, man, like I tell y'all all the time, man, I'm not here to change lives. I'm here for entertainment. This right here is just another check. This video is just another check. I'll find a topic that I believe may be of interest to people who watch my show, and I'll do the show. You know, I have no personal feelings, man. Once I'm through with this video, I'm on to what I'm doing, right? So, and speaking of terms of this particular song, now Lefty Gunplay did a song, and the name of that song was Blueprint. Now I tried to download that song, but for whatever reason, I was unable to download it. But in that song, he says, in reference to Bands, I'll put you on a shirt. Now, we all know what that means, right? But to keep it 100, I don't believe that was a extremely volatile diss. I don't believe, you know, because he didn't say that I'll unalive you, even though that's pretty much what it's saying. He didn't just straight say, you know, it wasn't a straight threat. To me, that was definitely that was definitely within the perimeters of a rap diss, right? Even though, I know nowadays in this day and age with gang violence and all that type of stuff. So some people were saying that due to the fact that he said that or whatever, Bands was not out of line for adding his mom's name in that song, saying that he'd have her in a sexual position. And like I say, once again, I disagree with that, man. I disagree with bringing family members into things that they are not involved in. When I grew up in the streets, the generation that I'm from, if me and another individual had a problem and I happened to see his mom, I'd speak to her if I knew her. I would not include her if I happened to see him with his mom. I'm gonna give him what was known back then as a pass. I'm not just to get confrontational. I'm not just to disrespect his mom. So I definitely don't agree with that. So I'm not anything I say in this video is not biased or is not due to Lefty Gunplay saying that he doesn't want his daughter to date blacks, so let's remove that from the equation if anybody is out there thinking about that, right? But the majority of songs that I listened to Lefty Gunplay that were by Lefty Gunplay, in my opinion, was trash, right? He did get cracking on that one song where he rapped, it was an Eminem beat. He got cracking on that, but a lot of his other songs to me are trash, right? And the reason I believe they're trash, right? Because like I said, I've been rapping a long time, since probably, I don't know, maybe about 83, 84. But to me, it sounds like he's freestyling. And let me define the definition of a freestyle, right? Because there's several different definitions sometimes due to where a person may be from, geography speaking, right? So a lot of people from the East Coast, they think that, or they consider a freestyle, it can be a written rap with necessarily no subject matter or no topic, no structure. You're just rapping about anything. Out here on the West Coast, and especially in my generation, what we considered a freestyle is you are rapping and making up things on the spot, off the top of your head. So you haven't written anything down, you hear the beat and you're just rapping whatever comes to mind and you're making it rhyme. And of course, for anybody that raps, we all know that is something that is much harder to do than sitting down, taking your time, listening to the beat and writing a song to the beat. And so a lot of times, in my opinion, when Lefty is freestyling, his words are not always in sync with the beat, because he's coming up off the top of the head, which is definitely harder, right? And so now, to me as a freestyler, he's decent. His freestyles are decent, but the songs that he does freestyling, they're not as good, in my opinion, as that one song when he was rapping to that Eminem beat. Now that one song where he was rapping to the Eminem beat, he really got cracking on that. And his words fit in. They were in sync with the beat. He wrote the beat quite well and stuff. So a lot of times when you're freestyling, sometimes it may be the difference of using the word can't and cannot, as opposed to or in reference to the making a song sound good. Sometimes you are fitting too many syllables, or you are trying to fit in too many syllables into one particular space, and so it makes you rap off beat. You know what I'm saying? And so in this particular song by Bands, you can definitely tell it was written. He took his time and he wrote the beat quite well. To be honest, to keep it 100, he has a nice delivery, and in my opinion, that's what makes the rap, is delivery. A lot of times it's not necessarily what you're saying. If you have a good delivery, then it's gonna coincide and flow better with the beat. And so I grew up at a time where we used to rap battle, freestyle a whole lot, right? And so I did a lot of that, And what I've come to notice, and then when I was in prison, I did a lot of battling, and so it's different. It's a big difference in when people consider who may have won a battle. And what I come to realize is sometimes the person who's the most lyrical does not always win a battle. A lot of times a person who wins the battle is a person who says either the more wittier or the more funnier things, the dude who's clowning. You can make the crowd laugh, and then the lyrical rapper, it looks like he's being outshined because a person has said something that's funny. And so that's what it appears to me that has happened in this battle right here. In this particular, these just two particular songs, you know. Bands, he came up with a funny video. He had a lookalike in this video that was supposed to be Lefty Gunplay. He's saying all these funny things. He's basically clowning and joking. And in my opinion, that's what sometimes a battle rap is supposed to look like, with the exception of the remark he made about Lefty Gunplay's mom. You know, you have to have, in my opinion, right, you have to have a beat that's memorable. People are gonna like and nod their head to. And then you have to say some funny type stuff or some witty type stuff, you know. And so that's what appears, in my opinion, what happened in that song. And then on top of that, he's a northern rapper, and he came down and filmed the video in what I guess allegedly is Lefty Gunplay's hood, you know. And so that gave the video a little bit more spunk too, you know what I'm saying? And so in my particular opinion, right now, out of those two songs, Band's got the victory in those particular songs, man. So anyway, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy 16 to life. Resume normal program.